Hi everyone, it's Esty from Estyknits Podcast in Sparks, Nevada. I couldn't record yesterday or even the day before because it was so dark and rainy. There was no light in here, so I don't have a good lighting in here unless it's sunny. I can't record. So here I am. It's a nice sunny morning, and we had rain all night. Was that nice to go to sleep in the rain? That's nice. All right, getting right into it. I only finished one thing. And it wasn't even one of my projects. I just did it, quickly because I went to lunch with some girlfriends, knitting girlfriends, and we gave each other Christmas gifts. And Diane gave me a ball of this yarn. It is Cascade Yarns Pacific Color Wave. In the I don't know what color wave because I threw the ball band away. And then I tried to get more. So I got this far on the cape and I wanted to make it longer and I tried to get more. And I looked on the website for Jimmy Beans and there it was. Oh boy, they have it. And I'd sent away for the wrong color. I don't know what color it is. It might be tartan. I sent away for grassy because it's green. I'm not talking about these colors in between. I'm talking about this green. Instead, I got this for grassy, and it's not the same one. So I have to go exploring. But anyway, so I just finished it. So it's just a shoulder thing. But isn't it pretty? I put little bits of different colors of Madeline Tosh leftovers I had. There's a dark blue, a turquoise blue, a purple, and a red to make the skein last longer. I'll put some kind of closure, and I haven't blocked it yet. But it's just a nice little short thing for wearing in the house. But I call it my Christmas cape. I'm going to wear it on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Hell, I'll just wear it all the time. I love it. And the pattern I used only as like a template, and then I jazzed it all up, was creative with my own ideas. The pattern I used, the basic pattern, is the Weaver's Wool Mini Shawl. It's a nice little thing. It is, and you can make it as big as you want, but this is a mini shawl, all right. What's I going to say? Free on Ravelry. It's a real nice, easy little thing. But then I jazzed it up with the different colors, and I made it welted, instead of just plain. That just says plain garter. So I made welts of garter and then stockinette and garter and stockinette. I thought it really turned out well. When I block it, it'll be a little bigger. Oh, is this so pretty, the colors? I love the colors. Sort of dark. It's colorful, but it's dark colorful. It's not bright, like a neon thing. So that was fun. I just took a couple days, 2 days. Because I just stopped all my projects and went to work on this. So I wanted to show her I could make something out of that one ball, and then I thought, I'll get some more, but I couldn't get it. So I was going to say, about that luncheon. We had a little luncheon at a restaurant here, nice restaurant, my 2 knitting friends and I, who had tried to ditch because they're Republicans and voted for Trump. You know me, I'm just adamant against that man. So I tried to dump them and they wouldn't go. They were so nice to me, they just wouldn't go. And they said they love me and they like me, and they wanted me around and don't let the politics get between us. And I was going to I'll let politics get between us any second. But when I realized they really do love me, how could I let them go? So I went to lunch with them and we gave presents. And it was fun. It was hard because the one lady especially was just, the election went so well, and I'm just steaming. I didn't say anything. I was very good. I didn't say a word. And then she hugged me after and said, let's never let politics Yeah, easy for you to say. If you like Trump, there's something wrong with you. You're evil, like he is. But she isn't that evil. She's nice. She likes animals. She's very kind to animals. And I don't get it why anyone would like that man. Here I am raving again. Let me stop. So I still have I have two girlfriends. They're both Republicans. Ah, doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. But they're loving and nice, and they love me, and kind of like them, except for that one little thing. So I was looking the other day online. God, I've gotten to be such an old lady. I can't remember the name of my favorite actor. Who's your favorite actor? Mine's this, mine's that. I go, can't think of it. I looked him up finally. I wrote it down a few times, and I still couldn't remember. But I practiced remembering. Wonder who my favorite actor is? Colin Farrell. It took me forever to remember that. What is wrong with old people's brains? Why do we get like this? I don't like it. I went and bought myself a bunch of little notebooks, little sturdy notebooks, so I could write things down and keep it in my purse. What's your favorite actor? Let me get my book out. Colin Farrell. Who's your other favorite? Who else do you like? I didn't memorize that one. I can't remember. Well, the one I always remember for some reason is Christopher Walken. I like weird guys, can you tell? And the other guy is so fantastic, but what the heck's his name? I don't know. I don't remember. I wrote it down. I don't know where the paper is. Don't get old. If you're old, join me and let's think of ways to remember things. Like a remembering club or something. Anyway, I went online. I found a doll pattern. I thought, adorable. Adorable. I looked to see what they made it out of, what the lady made it out of. And it was this, Natura Just Cotton. And on Ravel, you can just, it says, push on the yarn they use, and you get a whole page of that yarn. And it's just great. And I sent away for a nice brown because it'll be for Indian kids. And so they don't want a white doll. They want a brown doll. And so I sent away for the brown. And what I thought was black, which is green. I was going to make black hair. I can't make green hair. That one won't get used. But this one will, and I'll find some black somehow. It came from England. I made a big fuss over this. And then I couldn't find the patterns. I didn't favorite it. I didn't mark it in my library. I didn't do anything. So I had to go searching for about 45 minutes to find the pattern. So I have this and no pattern. I finally found the pattern. I found where it should be, but you can't get it because it's from Women's Weekly in the UK. It's a weekly magazine that has recipes and whatnot and knitting. And you can't get, as far as I can see, you can't get separate issues. Oh, so I can't get the pattern. I could subscribe and get Women's Weekly from now on, but there's no back issues section. I don't know how I'm going to do this. If anyone, I doubt this, but if anyone happens to have Women's Weekly, September 2015, that has dolls in it, cute little dolls, September 2015, oh, I would do anything to get the pattern, for the dolls. Meanwhile, I'm going to email the people. Plus, you could only get a subscription if you go on iTunes and get it. It's just one thing after the next with me. Nothing's easy these days. I wonder if Neptune is in retrograde or something. I mean, what the hell? Not Neptune, but Mercury. Mercury is in retrograde. If you didn't think I was crazy before, you know now, huh? Okay. My other project didn't get too much work, but it's going to be so pretty. It's a cute scarf, and this is the garter part. You do a big old garter thing, just like a hat. well, it is a hap. You make a yarn over at the beginning of each row, so you have this nice little row of yarn overs that you can pick up so easily. So that's going. It's about 3/4 done. And the pattern is from this Free Spirit Shawls. This is a good book. I got it on Amazon cheap. And this is the shawl. It's just a little scarfy shawl. So I'm doing this part, and then when you get to the end, you pick up all the little yarn overs, and you make this cute, faggoting, bobbly thing. I hate that word, don't you, faggoting? It's going to be adorable. And here, this is just a cute little shoulder thing. It'll be for the spring. This cute girl with her hat. I guess I need to get a little hat like Frank Sinatra hat to wear with it. This cute little thing, cute. I saw a lady in one of my knitting groups had here's a nice, she'd made this. And she'd made it in the same color. And it was so cute and nice and looked great on her. So that's what I'm making. If I just stick to it, it'll be done in a minute. I just had to do that little Christmas shawl. That's my project I'm working on, along with that scarf I showed you. The scarf, I hardly did anything. But I did find the second ball. That took forever. I searched high and low in there because it wasn't where it's supposed to be. It wasn't with the sock yarn. It's at the bottom of some other box. Why? I don't know. But, this one, I haven't worked too much on this. But I did find the second ball, which is good because this ball's almost gone. You can tell I like blue lately. Now I found in the back of the car, I throw knitting magazines, knitting catalogs, which are fun, yarn catalogs, and knitting books that I haven't looked at yet. So when I'm waiting around the car for Casey, who's my husband, for Casey when he goes and gets things and does stuff, and I don't want to go in the bank with him or anything, I sit in the car, I look at my books. I had this back there for months, and I kept not bringing it in the house, so when I get in the house, I don't remember what's in the car. It's gone. So I brought it with me this time into the house so I could make something out of it maybe, and I found this pattern. I think is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Isn't that nice? It's real long. I think it's 70 inches, but it's not too wide. It's wider than a scarf, so it's a stole. It is, it's 15 inches this way and 72 that way, which is nice. And then you wrap it all over yourself, and it's that beautiful, beautiful glittery yarn. And I will get glittery yarn, too, to make it. I guess I don't have to, but it's so pretty and glittery. That'd be nice to wear it this winter. She got some, this book is kind of old. It's Vogue knitting, but it's old. And they discontinued this yarn. I wouldn't buy it anyway, it's too expensive. It's Tilly Thomas Rockstar, I'm not buying that. But I can find other glitteries. I can get cheapo glittery and double it and use it, which I think I will. They have pretty decent Walmart glittery yarn, which is very cheap. Get a bunch of that in some nice color, or maybe even 2 colors, and mix them up, hold them double. Ooh, that'd be pretty. No, I don't want to get 2 colors. 1 color, I think. I like the yellow gold. I think that's gorgeous. I would love to make that. And it's so simple. It's just repetitive. So this book had a few nice things. But mostly I wouldn't, wear them. I wouldn't make them. A lot of the lacy stuff. Vogue has a lot of difficult, complicated things. But then this is not difficult and complicated at all. It's just repetitive, but I don't mind that if I'm in the mood for it. Eyelet wrap, that would be nice too. I like these wraps. Well, some are just ghastly. I would never make this tuck stitch wrap. To me, that's ghastly. Don't even put it on me when I'm in the casket. Don't bury me in that. And there's other fonts. Oh, this one I thought was very nice. And what a good choice of colors. It's like a light beige and a black border. Oh, I like that. Very elegant. Nice black border. It had bubbles on it too. This one's a definite too. Bobble trim wrap. And it's a fluted pattern, which I've never done, and that would be pretty. So it's like pleated, slightly pleated, softly pleated. That would be pretty with a little pattern besides the pleats. Fluted rib. Okay, rows 1 to 10, and some of the rows you repeat. So it isn't hard or anything like that. And it is also 72 inches long and 18 across. 72 inches is a long time. It's a long project, long-term project. If I start now, I could get it done by 35 maybe. Oh, I just love that. I think that's so elegant. Tan or beige with black. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm making it. And this one's pretty. Fringed wrap. They like long things. I like them too. I made one long one, but it was crocheted and in big yarn, and it just took a day and a half. But I'm not a big crocheter. I would like to knit. And this is made, it's made with big yarn. Very big. Size 6 yarn. Super bulky, but it has pretty fringes that you knit instead of just yarn strands hanging down. You knit the little fringes. That's pretty. Anyway, this was the book. Very nice. This I got for free. Somebody at my knitting group brought it and put it on the table to give away. They didn't want it, and I took it. Very nice. Anyway, that was fun. So that was my couple of weeks. Sorry it took so long. I meant to do it sooner, but like I said, it was pitch black in this room because it was raining constantly. Just solid rain, which we needed and I loved, but there was no light in here. Let's see if there's anything else. Somebody at my knitting group gave me a pattern for Project Peace. That's not interesting. Okay, well, it's a shorty, but a goodie. I got some little candies with my new yarn. I thought that was very nice. I'll be eating those today, little butterscotch. When I was a little kid, I remember adults used to give me butterscotches all the time. I used to love them. On my package was this cute little thing from Diane. My package. I got this cup. Oh, Gail gave me the cup for Christmas. I gave her a notepad with I think I showed them, pretty notepads with a knitted cover from Mrs. Brown's Bags, the Grocery Girls. I gave her that and a pen that looks like it's made out of rustic wood with a little bird on the end from World Market, and some yarn. And then Diane gave me that green yarn that I made that thing out of, but this was on the front. So we had fun. I gave them each yarn and a notebook and a pen. We had a lot of fun. Had a good dinner too. Anyway, Merry Christmas. I'll be talking to you before Christmas, I know. So, happy knitting. Bye.